In this video, I'm going to be telling you what you should be doing with your FPL team during the World Cup. Should you be bringing in Bukayo Saka because he scored 2 goals against Iran? Well, I'm going to let you know, and other tips in this upcoming video. So be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button with notifications for more FPL and World Cup content coming out very soon. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, so firstly, I want to get off right off the back is one of the most important tips that I'm going to give you in this video is enjoy the World Cup. No, I'm being serious. Actually enjoy the World Cup. Don't let FPL consume your enjoyment of the World Cup, because this World Cup, the World Cups come every 4 years, and this, especially this one, 4.5 years we had to wait for this World Cup, and I don't want you to be thinking about FPL too extensively during this World Cup, because obviously you're just not going to enjoy the World Cup in the manner in that it should be enjoyed and experience. And yeah, just basically don't take FPL that seriously. It's gonna be there regardless every single year, and after the World Cup it's gonna be there. So just firstly enjoy the World Cup, watch all those brilliant teams and players play in the World Cup, and have a good time. So yeah, just like I said, don't take it too seriously and enjoy the World Cup. So what happens to players who have great World Cups? What should you do? Should you bring them in immediately? Well, wait and see, I'd say. For example, in my team right now, I've got Darwin Núñez, we've got Martinelli, we've got Trossard, we got De Bruyne, and we got Nando Peri Sauce and Kieran Trippier in my team right now, who are at the World Cup. And if they have a good World Cup, those are very good signs, obviously, because they'll be in great form. They will hopefully bring that form back to their club teams and continue to be amazing for their clubs as well. But to be honest, if you have a player has a great World Cup and you don't have him in your team, I wouldn't really rush into putting them in your team immediately, because you gotta wait and see. Obviously, every player is different. You know, some players might come back tired. Maybe they come back with niggling injuries, small injuries. So maybe you gotta wait and see. I would give it like a week or two. Maybe you could bring in one player who did well in the World Cup during this period. But you know, what I'm trying to say is, like, don't necessarily rush into making rash decisions. Don't change your team completely just based off players that have had good World Cups. You know, players who won't have gone to World Cups will probably still be amazing as well. So yeah, just don't rush it. Just keep your thoughts in order. Don't look at things very, with tunnel vision. Just look at the full picture when you're considering what to do with your team after the World Cup. But what happens if a player has a terrible World Cup and stinks up the joint for their national team? Well, to be honest, I wouldn't get too discouraged either, because obviously we know international football is not necessarily the same as Premier League football. So if a player has a bad World Cup, there could be a lot of factors behind it. They might be playing different roles in their teams in international football. They might, have some niggling injuries they might have as well. And yeah, maybe the managers is not that great. For example, we know Kevin De Bruyne is absolutely amazing under Pep Guardiola. He is basically the one that runs the show for the Man City team, and yeah, we all know he is absolutely amazing. However, he plays under that clown manager Robert Martin in Belgium. We know that guy really stinks and can stink up his team at any notice. And yeah, can basically be the downfall of the Belgian side, because we have known that he is suspect in his tactics and can make the wrong decisions very frequently. So I wouldn't get too discouraged if Belgium have a bad World Cup. It wouldn't really surprise me at all. I mean, they haven't really played as a recording, but it wouldn't surprise me at this moment if they have a bad World Cup. So even if someone like Kevin De Bruyne has a bad World Cup, which I highly doubt anyways, he still will be a great thing great player to have in your FPL team, because obviously look at the fixtures coming out as well. Leeds leak like a sieve, and you know, Everton as well. So yeah, wouldn't get too discouraged if, in general, if a player has a World Cup, not just De Bruyne at least, you know, if you gotta wait and see. It's basically the same as if they have good World Cups, you know, just don't rush into your decisions. Wait and see, and use all your analysis and information just to come up with a clear thought of mind of how you want your team to look. But what about players that have not gone to the World Cup? Well, you know, what do we do with the Erling Haalands, the Miguel Almirons of this world? Well, you keep them in your side, obviously, because even though they are not at the World Cup, they are in great form at their clubs. And with this World Cup, with them not being at the World Cup, they're going to get plenty of rest. So they will still be, they're going to be well in and re-energized and ready to go after the World Cup. So, and obviously they're still with their club, and with their club football, they know what system they want to play. You know, they know what the managers want from them and stuff. So they will still be continuing to produce some great form, at least in my opinion. So I'm still expecting Miguel Almiron to be brilliant. We know Newcastle are just on a roll and are just amazing. So I'm still expecting great things from Miguel Almiron. Same with Rodrigo. Look at Rodrigo, man. Not enough people pick Rodrigo, man. Look, 7.8, and look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 goals in the last 4 games. That's absolutely incredible. People talk about Somerville. You know, Somerville is amazing, obviously, but you know, he's still a young player. He could still dip in and out of form. So, Somerville is okay, but you know, I still feel like people are really overlooking Rodrigo at the moment. So, yeah, there we go. That's just a little sidebar for you. So just to wrap things up, you know, players that don't go to the World Cup, you know, still expect them to be brilliant, still expect them to perform, be well energized, and go back again. Especially a player like Gabriel, who got snubbed in the World Cup, in my opinion. So I feel like he's going to be coming back with a lot of fire in his heart when the Premier League starts up again. So yeah, that's my tip for players that are not at the World Cup. And obviously, most importantly, if they're injured, you obviously got to get rid of them, obviously. So at the time of recording, the Netherlands-Senegal game just played, and I know Cheku Kouyaté has just gone down with an injury. Where is he? Is he a defender? I am very blind. Where's Kouyaté? There he is. He's just gone down. He got stretchered off. Hopefully injury won't be too bad and he'll be back soon. But yeah, obviously if they get injured, then yeah, you gotta get rid of them and get someone else in. So yeah, very simple tip for you. And yeah, I think for now that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below and I'll address it in a future video. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found this video very useful for you and will help you with your FPL journey. And obviously, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit those notifications on. That would help me out tremendously, and it would be absolutely amazing if you all did that. And be sure to follow me on socials as well. They'll be in the links down below in the description. So yeah, follow me on there because I post very often on there as well. So thank you all so much for watching. Until the next video, see ya!